explorers, my name is Tony Toppy and today we will be discussing Saturn. So Saturn orbits our Sun as every other planet that's in our solar system and sits at about 9.5 astronomical units away. It's the sixth planet away from the Sun and takes 29 Earth years to make one complete orbit. Saturn is actually the farthest planet away from planet Earth that's observable by the naked human eye. In this image, it's actually a screenshot taken from November 3rd, so this is more or less the current position of Saturn in the solar system currently. Saturn is the second largest planet in our solar system and is known as a gas giant. So the mean radius of the body of Saturn is 36,184 miles, and a walk around the equator of Saturn would take about 227,349 miles. Here we see number 7 as Saturn, so this is going to be the lighter beige or lighter tan area. Definitely huge. It only really rivals in comparison to planet Jupiter, which is the darker area, number 8. Earth, in comparison to Saturn, very small. Here's Saturn here, and to the right, Earth. So composition-wise, Saturn is mostly made up of hydrogen and helium, but also has traces of ice containing ammonia, methane, and water. Saturn is classified as a gas giant because it's almost completely made up of gas or liquid, and there is no actual solid ground. Saturn rings themselves are believed to be pieces of comets, asteroids, or shattered moons. While several other planets have rings too, Saturn rings are the largest and probably the most visually stunning. The rings around Saturn are balanced around the equator and start at about 4,120 miles out from the planet and extend 262,700 miles, which is about 8 times the radius of the entire planet. So I thought it was really fascinating to find out that Saturn has 53 known moons, with an additional 9 moons waiting confirmation of their discovery, bringing the grand total up to 62. Here we can see the major moons of Saturn, but just to name out the 7 largest moons in no particular order are Mimas, Rhea, Lapidus, Titan, Enceladus, Tethys, and Dione. Titan is actually the second largest moon in our entire solar system. As we can see, it's not larger than planet Earth, but definitely a lot bigger than our own moon. So, exploration-wise, only 4 spacecraft from Earth have ever visited Saturn, and 3 of the 4 were just quick flybys. The first flyby was Pioneer 11 in 1979, then came Voyager 1 in 1980, and Voyager 2 in 1987. It wasn't until Cassini's arrival in 2004 that a spacecraft actually went into orbit of Saturn and captured photos of the planet, the rings, and the moons themselves. In fact, this is one of the images that Cassini was able to take. Really beautiful and stunning. So Cassini actually just self-destructed a couple months back into Saturn's atmosphere, and right now there are no future plans to send any more spacecraft to Saturn. While I don't think that we should invest time, money, or resources into further exploring the planet itself, I think because there are lots of potential promises of life-sustaining environments on a few Saturn moons, that's what actually leads me to believe that we should be definitely exploring those moons versus Saturn, the planet, in the future. So here are the references that were used in my presentation, and thank you so much for watching.